100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. I put it in 10, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it easy.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ready up.
40's mine. 40's a mine. 40's a mine. Tackles.
Steve Griffin.
Now they try the right side here. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Orbit. Get it.
From the gun, Steve Young. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Let's put him on the buses.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Patrick Willis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. So that one will get him halfway to the 1st down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
Go! 10-2 stop. Smooth. Snap.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. On first down, Sanders. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Third down and 2. Check.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Elam's kick is good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Young looks to throw on first down. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Young now, throwing again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Young working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Buying time to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. Taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
It's a 18 Gators. 6-6, bullet high.
Hey, Haywood.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Come on, set.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The third down throw incomplete by Steve Young. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now here's Young. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off by Pat Tillman. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, break.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Back to it after the pick six, Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Forced out to... Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble.
Yeah. Growing up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Protein spill. SOS.
And to give this time to the tailback. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And give him a gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jadeveon Clowney gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Willis. It's a foot race. The 30. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turns. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off at the 18 and down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Go. 15-1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Check it back. 61.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Topper!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. This one caught by Terrell Owens. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
61, Matchbox Lights.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
25, check 25, check 20. Hey, wahoo. 5.
Young now from the 50. He's going to float this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Terrell Owens, 50 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to win. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. D Ford in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It got his man complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Let's go, let's go.
And they just get the play off. Now Young being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Man open, it's Moss complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Ready? 61. Hey, two. Get it.
Now a handoff looking right. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
We got four. We got four. Shoot.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
A loss of a yard.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Four down, four down, four down. Now.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner... now is speechless, and so am I.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 20.
Come on, dude. You haven't paused all game, and when I fucking up by 21 points, obviously I was up 28-0, and now you want to fucking do this pausing bullshit? Fuck you.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed They were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Go ahead and pause it. Go ahead and pause it. Do your thing, bro. But fuck you. You ain't no top one player today, sir. Is that why you're pissed off? Because you're not representing your fucking name? Fuck you, bitch. I'll catch you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Mahomes firing complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he will take it in for the touchdown. George Kittle. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the 2nd half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12.
Put your mic in, dude. You want to sit here and play games? Huh? You want to sit here and play games? Keeps fucking pausing it and shit because he's losing. That hack ain't gonna work on me, on you, dude. Like, it's not gonna fucking work on me. You're gonna get the loss. Just take it. Quit. Just quit. Shit, I fucking lose games all the time.
Offense ready to start their next
drive. Loss and move on,
two
bitch.
Scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Young. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Come on, set. 10 logo. Everyone's got 4 down. Set, go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Ready, ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And the catch made by Johnson. One final try from Mahomes. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long.
Bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles never.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was...
I've been moving them out and steal it with me. Then he got the blues in the pouch. Took it to the forest with the wood in the mouth. Big don't wear no shoes in my house.
What the fuck? I better got that win. Hell yeah, I got it. We got it. We got it. That just means I'm going to get fucked later. That's how it usually goes. It better happen before the playoffs. Tell you that now.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Pretty cool.
Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Good luck, man.
On the ready. Let's go. 64.
First and 10, Young. He rifles one that's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Cunningham. In and out. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as he's got his football back.
Go!
When I see him play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Steve Young.
Catch the ball.
Incomplete.
Catch the ball, dude. Come on.
It's 3rd down.
Like,
So
we can't produce and score if we can't catch the ball. Obviously, I can run, but obviously that's not going anywhere, so come on.
Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jadeveon Clowney drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Or what's it?
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the 45-yard line.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. He's crashing. He's on poker.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better.
Catch the ball, the run, we're gone, dude. Come on. Catch the fucking ball.
It's a loss of a yard there. And now
Obviously the
second
first
down.
time, because obviously he got the ball. But come on.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
15, Ronnie. 15, Ronnie. Mike 50. Recon, 132 fighter.
It's Young on first down. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. A gain of 6 there on first.
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens, the only player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams. That's absolutely nuts.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Go. 6-6, bullet high. I'm coming for son. Bravo.
Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
On 4th down, they snap it to Young. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy.
Competition going the other way. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. This one quickly into the hands of Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Niners take over. We play to win. Let's go. 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Hey, box truck, box truck. 50, my 50, my 50. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Young on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Topper! Go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Steve Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes now on first down. Going up top. And it's knocked away.
Where's my pick? Where's my pick at?
On one battle to watch both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. He gets this one to Johnson.
What the fuck,
He's
dude?
taken down, but able to slip across
That's
the
2.
45.
That is 2.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
They should stand there.
This play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line.
He would have caught that, I would have been done.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions.
Yes, sir.
They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He finds his man Johnson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Mahomes to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete.
Lot, get in front of him, box out. Where's the pick?
Brandon, looked like he had his hands
Where
up
is
for
the
a moment,
pick?
but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right
Now
there.
get in front of
as he's
him.
trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Fuck!
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. It's 43. Go. Right there.
And again, it's Mahomes. Going back to Leonard. This time he's got him complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21.
Let's go, defense. Hey, Ripley. Alpha.
Mahomes now on first down. Going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown.
I'm there. I am fucking there. Triangles, jump, and pick off, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, please. That's 3 picks on that fucking drive. Please tell me if I'm in the wrong. Is the triangle to fucking pick it off? Please tell me.
They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, let's get set lunch.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 50. Mike 50.
Out of the gun, it's Young. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Ready, break.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Hey, Alpha. Snap.
First down, Young. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
They'll run it now with Juszczyk. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's gonna take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great
You better be careful
there.
your next drive, homie.
31 yards.
You be careful.
As they are now
If I get a turnover,
the first half.
I'm going to score. I get ball at half, and it's over. Be careful, homie. Be careful.
Ready.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Young. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete. It's Johnson. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco.
That was a pick.
It's a big play there.
Come on, Dion.
41 yards.
I guess there's nothing you can do when EA's on your side, huh? There's nothing. Because I didn't punt the first drive? Get the fuck out of here, man.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted.
Got that time. Let's go.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on second down. Young, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Rap.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Yellow. Delta. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half,
there's no way you're making a 63-yard field goal, homie.
NFL record territory.
There is no way.
62-yard attempt.
Did he get it? Thank God. Holy shit.
No good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Young, forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Right back to him on first down. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Young on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. That throw by Young incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, Steve Young being checked. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there. 54.
Now here's Mahomes. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Kevin Green came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to walk one. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Calvin Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punt.
Looking for Bolden, and it's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats. QB, ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Check 45 to my. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Young on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Terrell Owens, 74 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing on second down. Young. This one caught by Terrell Owens. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, 49ers. Terrell Owens with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Let's go. Do it.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down now, Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And now look at him go. 30, 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 68 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Steve Young. He gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Young will set to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Terrell Owens doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. As his
big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number, big numbers.